Over the course of his incredible career, Samuel L. Jackson has battled dinosaurs, the evil empire, and most notoriously, snakes on a plane.
Who could forget that? Now he's facing off against the ultimate opponent, a 100-foot-tall gorilla in Kong Skull Island. And earlier, I had the chance to talk to Samuel about his latest role. Take a look.
Well, if you look at that, it bleeds. We did that. We hook up with Chapman, there's enough munitions on that down sea stallion to finish the job.
Magnificent.
Morning, Samuel. I have to say, I love watching your movies with you. You commentate. Well, they don't look so confident, do they?
No, not at all. They all look like, really? We have to do this? Yes.
This movie, you know, King Kong has been around since 1933. How do y'all keep him fresh?
I just think everybody has this interesting fear of gorillas, number one, or they're fascinated by them. And then when you multiply the size of them, it becomes even, greater. And then when you get inside the movies, you always find out that if we hadn't gone where he was and was bothering him, he might have been passive and kind of okay, because he does like girls. He likes girls like you.
He likes girls like me?
Yeah.
He likes blondes?
Of course. Fay Ray.
Of course.
Like he walks around with in her hand, like holds them up.
So he's a pretty passive character, but you do have some beef with him. Your character.
Well, he killed a couple of my men. I want to exact a little bit of revenge. So he becomes sort of my white whale. So I have to get him.
You I've read that you love watching films. You love watching your own movies. Are we talking about well, not your own, I'm not trying to make you sound.
I do watch my own movies, yeah.
Are we talking about in a theater, though? Like, if I went to see one of your movies, could I look over and see you sitting next to me?
You might.
Really?
Yeah. I go to my movies. Yeah, I like watching my movies with real audiences. I like going to premieres because everybody's there to make you feel good and they're going to cheer for your movie. But I like to go to the movies with people who paid their money and sit in the back of the theater and see how they react to it. And,
well, do you get a discount for your own movie or no?
Well, I get my senior discount. Hey, I asked for it. I was like, I whip my ID out now. It's like, hey, senior discount. Yeah.
You have played so many different characters. I have to ask you, what is the one character that's most like you in real life?
Probably Zeus in Die Hard with a Vengeance, because I was actually hired to be what's essentially an audience member in a Die Hard movie. So I was supposed to react to Bruce the way an ordinary person would sitting there watching the movie. So that's what I did.
I love that. Which character would you want to have dinner with?
Probably the most fun one would be Mitch Hennessy from Long Kiss Goodnight, but I think the one that would show me the best time would be Ordell from Jackie Brown.
What about which character would you want to be stranded on Skull Island with?
Oh, Mace Windu. Definitely. He could probably get us off that island.
Pretty fast, right? Okay, and then finally, who would you want to put on Skull Island and leave there all alone?
Steven from Django.
That's true. So you have this torch going back and forth between Harrison Ford, the highest grossing actor of all time. Who's holding the torch right now?
I think I do right now.
You hold it right now?
Yeah, Triple X kind of shot me past him. This movie should keep me in front for a while. All depends on how Harrison's next film does. I think is Blade Runner. All depends on how Blade Runner does.
So do you so he's a little bit like your nemesis, a little bit like King Kong.
A little bit, but I got a couple of big movies coming behind that, from the Marvel Universe and Incredibles 2. So I should be able to hold him off.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to watch you do that.
Thank
you so much. Oh, I loved him. Kong Skull Island hits theaters this Friday.
He takes that pretty seriously.
Right?
I thought he was going to say, oh, I don't pay attention to that.
No, he pays attention.
He knew the numbers.
Sure.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.